Welcome to today's battle report between the Necrons and the Adeptus Astartes. Who will win? Find out now.
Hey guys, welcome to today's 2,000 point Strike Force game between the Necrons making their introduction on the channel, and they will be facing Lloyd's Imperial Fists successor chapter. We're going to go straight into the giveaway first. We said 2 videos ago now about naming your favorite Chaos character. We randomly picked the winner earlier when we were setting up, and it was Rich Berry, right? Rich Berry. So if you're watching this video, Rich, can you comment down below and I will reach out to you. We'll get your email address and we will get the box of cultists shipped off to you. Now that that's done, this is going to be fun, me trying to remember this entire army. Okay, so I brought a battalion detachment today of Necrons. They are a custom dynasty, and for their ancient dynasty traditions, they have Eternal Conquerors, which gives everything in the army a objective secured. It's too powerful not to take, I think. And then they have something called Relentless Expansionist. Now this seems to be the main way people are playing Necrons. It lets me move up to 6 inches before the battle, whether or not I go first or second. Really good in 9th edition when everything is about holding objectives. Onto the army. Let's see if I can do this in one turn. This is how tight it is. The book is in my face because there are so many models. I'm not used to this. This is terrifying. Leading the army is an overlord for his warlord trait. I've given him Enduring Will. For his equipment, he has the Tachyon Arrow. Then onto my Technomancer. He has the Phylactrine Hive. If that's not how it's pronounced, blame Games Workshop. What that lets him does is when he enables reanimation protocols, rites of reanimation, rather than it just being a core unit like the warriors, he can actually do it to anyone on the table once per battle. So it's only a one hit thing, but it could be good for bringing back really pricey models. Then I have a Scorpec Destroyer Lord. I paid a CP for warlord trait. He has Honorable Combatant. He then also has something pretty nice called Nano Scarab Casket. So when he regains a wound each turn due to living metal, he now actually regains another wound. So he's going to be going up 2 each turn. So hopefully that should make him pretty survivable. Then along with my Technomancer as well, we have 2 Crypto Thralls just acting as bodyguards. Straight on to my troops. We have a lot. There is, oh my god, there is so many troops. We have a 20-man blob of Necron warriors with the Gauss Flayers. We have another 20 Necron blob, oh my god, I can't say it. A 20-man blob warrior Necron players.
Blobman Necrons.
They have blob players, yeah. So we have 2 with the Flayers, and then we have 10 Necron warriors with the Gauss Reapers. Then for the points I had, I managed to bring 8 Immortals, and they are equipped with Gauss Blasters. They're a little bit more tougher than the rest, they're just that slightly more elite unit. Onto my fast attack, I have a 6-man Scarab Swarm, and I have a 7-man Scarab Swarm. Again, that's just the points I had. Then onto my race, I have 3 of them, they're all WYSIWYG. Then onto my elites, I have 6 Scorpec Destroyers. 2 of them have the Hyper Phase Reaper Blade, and the other 4 have the Hyper Phase Thrashers. I feel like I'm in school, just cheating because I wrote everything down. I know it all off my head, obviously. I'm just doing this for the camera.
You've done it flawless 4 times.
This isn't like the 4th attempt. No, there is no editing going on. This is all one seamless, uncut thing.
Yeah. Until you get a bit, it was.
That never happened. Oh god, itchy nose. Oh god, itchy nose. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Then after the Scorpec Destroyers, we have a Ghost Ark as my dedicated transport, and finally we have the Doomsday Ark. The name says enough.
That's frightening.
It's going to bring a doom day. Oh, in my head, that went way better. It's going to bring a day of doom. Stay. Ark. It's like Noah's Ark, except rather than animals, it's bringing doom.
It's like gone from Warhammer to bad dad jokes.
Oh god, itchy nose. Anyway, that is my 2,000 points of Necrons.
So, kicking me off with 2,000 points, a battalion detachment of Imperial Fists, which are a successor chapter called the Fists of Dawn. Kicking off from the Warlord HQ, Captain Lysander himself. He's got, ironically, his hammer is the Fist of Dawn.
Yeah, we didn't realise this. I came across this earlier,
yeah.
so...
So these are now his right hand men.
Nice.
In my opinion.
That's cool.
And he's got a storm shield. His built-in trait is indomitable, which he everyone within 6-inch aura of him ignores their attrition test.
Yeah, so it makes everyone harder. So basically, it goes with the law, doesn't it? He's brave. Everyone around him's pretty brave. They shouldn't run away.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
And then my second HQ, I got a Librarian for the first time bringing it with this chapter, this army.
Yeah, I think you used with the Spaceballs was the last one. You brought a rune, librarian now, but a rune priest. Yeah. Okay.
I upgraded him to be Chief Librarian, so he gets that extra psychic power. He has just Few of the Ancients, Might of Heroes, and Psychic Fortress, just to give that 5+ in run.
Thanks for pointing out last week as well. Lloyd has been chastised for Might of Heroes affects one model. Son of a gun.
I tried.
And failed. Did you win that game?
Yeah.
You did, damn. You tried and succeeded. Anyway, what else you got?
And his relic is Neural Shroud.
Nice.
And then onto my troops, I got one 10-man squad of tactical marines with a heavy bolter in this squad. Sergeant has Power Fist, bolt pistol. And my second blob of marines is a 5-man tactical squad. Sergeant, same Power Fist, bolt pistol. And then I don't know why, I just thought I'd bring a 10-man squad of intercessors.
I think they're really good.
Yeah. But the sergeant has a Power Fist plasma pistol. And then onto my fast attack, I got a 3-man bike squad. One has a plasma gun, and the other 2 have bolt pistols. They've all got the
Twin bolter?
twin bolters, just them exploding 6s.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like that? And then onto my elites, I got a 5-man squad of assault terminators, 3 lightning claws, 2 thunderhammer storm shields. I think he said bolt shields.
I'm already scared of storm shields. They're my bolt shields. Yes.
Onto my other elite, I got a company champion. I upgraded him to be the chapter champion with his big old sword and shield.
It is a huge sword.
Yeah.
Just makes him better in combat, right?
Yeah.
Harder to hit, does more damage, just a bit nasty.
Yeah.
Great.
And I got a 3-man squad of aggressors with the, I keep forgetting, bolt gauntlets.
Bolt some gauntlets, frag some launchers?
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's it for them. And then I got a 5-man squad of scouts, 4 sniper rifles, 1 missile launcher. I think it's a really long list.
How do you think I feel?
And then onto my heavy support, I got a 5-man squad of Hellblasters, just for a change.
You go with the assault version, I think you said?
Yeah, the assault.
Assault carp? It's not called carp.
Assault.
The assault plasma gun. Yeah, that one. The assault version of the plasma gun. Yeah, we're going with that. And
then on to my second heavy choice is a 5-man Devastator squad. Sergeant has a bolt gun. I got 3 melters and a last cannon in there.
Yeah.
Just to get them wounds up.
Yeah, great. We got 2 melters, a last
3 melters and a last cannon.
Oh god. Okay, great. Yeah.
And the sergeant's a bolt gun.
Yeah, oh yeah, because that's going to tip over the balance. It's the bolt gun I'm really scared of, not the.
I thought so. That's what
how many d6s of damage I can't even count.
And on to my final heavy choice is the Land Raider Redeemer with his 2 flamestone cannons, twin assault cannon, storm bolter, hunter killer missile, and assault launchers, which should prove quite good. And then that completes my army.
Yeah. So it's going to be a pretty nasty game, guys. We haven't done a big game in a while, so we hope you enjoy. We will be right back. We will show you the map we're playing. We're going to play a game from the core rulebook, again, because most of you guys have that at home. We'll show you the board setup, and we will get right into it. Be right back. Hey guys, so this is the board we are playing on today. We are playing the battle from the core rulebook, Scorched Earth. So let's show you where everything is, and then we will get into deployment. So we have an objective marker just here. We have another one over here, just in this building. We have one just behind the pipes there. We then have one at the back of the board, one over in this corner, and one just in this building here. For terrain traits, we have gone with obscuring for this big large one. Pipes are pipes. Walls are just ruined walls. Ruins here. Ruins at the back. Walls, again, along there. We've given everything in the center, including this building dense, as is parts of the woods, and light cover in the building itself. And then we have a crater this side and a crater that side, which is difficult terrain and light cover. Also, just point out, these are difficult terrain and the large walls here, and again, both with light cover. On to deployment. So we rolled off, we chose a side. Lloyd won, he chose that side of the board. I started deploying first. So let's talk you through a very big deployment. So over in this far corner, I have gone with my raids. The side of them, I've got my first 20-man blob of Necrons. Then I have my Technomancer with the Crypto Thralls just behind. I have my 6 Scarab Swarm there with the Overlord. To the side, I have my next blob of 20 Necrons. The side of them, I have the Doomsday Ark, just along there, hiding in this building, the Immortals. To the side, we have the Ghost Ark, which is containing the 10 Necron Warriors with the Reapers. Then I have the 7-man squad of Scarabs just off to the side there. Then I paid some CP to put the Destroyers into reserves. The Warlord into reserves there. And I'm also spending 2 CP on Hand of the Pharaon, which is going to let my Overlord cast My Will Be Done twice per round. So my starting CP after spending everything for the Necrons is, unfortunately, only 8. Lloyd, what are you starting with for this game?
12 for all this time.
Lloyd is starting with the full 12. So it is going to be a game of many CP versus not many at all. For Lloyd's deployment, we have the Land Raider over in the corner with Lysander and the Terminators inside. We have the Aggressors behind this obscuring here, so blocking line of sight. Next to them, the Librarian and the 10-man Intercessor squad. Then we have the 5 Hellblasters with the Assault variants, the 5-man Tack squad behind, and the Chapter Champion?
Yep.
Okay. Then we have the Devastator squad there, and over in the corner we have the remaining Tactical Marines with the Biker squad. I'm not missing anything, am I? Oh, the Scouts. See, the camo cloaks are coming in handy. Lloyd deployed there, just within 3 of this objective. And they do have camo cloaks, so every time they get a light cover bonus, they will get an extra one on top. So, what we would do is now, we're going to roll off to see who goes first. And then before anything happens, I'm actually going to move my 6 inches thanks to my dynasty. So, I have a 4. Lloyd has a 2. So, it will be Necron's turn 1. So, I'm going to move my 6 inches. We're going to be right back. Okay guys, so after the pre-game movement, before the game actually starts, I'll show you my movement. So everything is just literally moved up 6 inches towards Lloyd, as I did win the roll-off, and I will be going first. Nothing special to show you, apart from the advance up the board. Now for our secondaries, I have taken Purge the Vermin, I have taken Assassinate, and I've actually taken Attrition. I feel like I can kill more than Lloyd each turn. Now Lloyd with the Space Marines have taken Engage on all fronts. He has taken Thin their ranks, which is a really good shout here. And then your final one was?
Engage on all fronts.
Engage on all fronts. So, Purge the Vermin is the opposite of Engage on all fronts. I want to stop Lloyd being in the table quarters. He wants to be in the table quarters. Anyway, we will be right back with the Necrons command phase, turn 1. So, into the Necrons command phase, nothing fancy happening apart from I go up to 7 CP. And then my will be done will be put onto this squad here and this squad here. So we will be right back after the movement phase of the Necrons, turn 1. Oh, just before the movement phase, guys, I need to pick a army bonus directive. I have gone with Protocol of the Vengeful Stars for the first one. I can either pick number 1, which is each time a model in this unit makes a ranged attack on an unmodified wound roll of a 6, improve the penetration by 1. Or each time a model in this unit makes a ranged attack that targets a unit within half range, the target does not receive the benefit of cover. I think I'm actually going to go with the does not receive the benefit of cover for the first round. So, we will be right back after the Necrons movement phase, turn 1. We are back after the movement phase of the Necrons, turn 1. Everything has just been pushing forward. The race have gotten nice and far up the board, looking at a turn 1 charge into the Land Raider. The Warriors have moved up through the wall, being able to breach as they are infantry. Everything here, including the Technomancer and the other blob of Warriors, have moved up. The Overlord has stayed still there. The Scarabs have just moved at the center of the board, no advances. The Ghost Ark is staying still, so it can use its high-powered profile in the shooting phase. The Immortals have moved up there, also staying within range of the objective. The other Scarabs on this side have moved up, along with the Ghost Ark. So, there is no Psychic phase for the Necrons, so we're going to go straight into the shooting phase. And I think we're going to start with the Doomsday Ark, He's going to pick his high-powered profile, and he's going to fire everything over into the Land Raider. Okay, guys, so on to the Doomsday Arc. I am going to be using the high-powered profile, so it's going to be D6 shots. That's 1. I'm going to command point that immediately. 3. Okay, so that is going to take me down. These are 3 shots, and I am looking for 3s. That is 3 hits. These are strength 10 versus toughness 8, I believe, the Land Raider.
Toughness 8, yeah.
Okay, so we are looking for 3s again. That is 2 wounds. You do not get a save on these because these are AP -5. So these are 2d6 damage. That is 9 damage to start. Okay, Lloyd has been so kind, as it is out of range, the Ghost Flayer will be firing into the scouts. Now, with the army bonus I have this turn, they will not be receiving the benefits of cover if I am within half range, which I am on this gun. So this is going to be 10 shots as it's rapid firing. There's not a very good place to roll on this table. Let's go over here. Looking for 3s. So strength 4 versus toughness 4. I'm looking for 4s. There is 3 there. 4, sorry. So these are going to be AP -1. So the 4 up becomes a 5 up. So you're looking for 4 5 ups for me, please. You fail them all?
Yep.
That is 4 dead scouts. Start off. Okay, so on to the Immortals. I'm actually going to put 2 shots into him to try and finish him off. They're going to get 4 shots as they are in rapid fire range. And the rest of the shots are going to go into the Devastator squad at the back. So let's start with a 4 going into the Scout. Looking for 3s. Strength 5. This is toughness 4. So looking for 3s. That is all of them. We're looking for 4 6-up saves from the Scouts. Sorry, I say Scout. He fails. He is dead and the woods are falling apart. Okay, now it is just the other 6 left to fire into the Devastator squad. Okay, so we got the remaining 12 shots going into the Devastators. Looking for 3s. Then these are Strength 5 versus Toughness 4. Looking for 3s. So that's 4 there. We're looking for 4 5-ups from the Devastators. We fail them all. What is the damage on that gun?
1.
It's 1. Okay, so that is 2 dead Devastators. Not bad. Next, we are going to go on to the Ghost Arc. So let's have a little look at what you can see, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so on to the Ghost Arc. We're going to fire the Gauss Array into the Tactical Marine. So we've checked they're in range. They're in rapid fire, so it's going to be 10 shots. Looking for 3s. And then these are Strength 4 versus Toughness 4, so we are looking for 4s. So that is 1 2 there, please, sir, at AP -1.
2 4s.
You make one and you make the other. Oh, I was hoping for more from that. Right, let's have a little look at what we can see. I think we're going to go with the I'm going to go with the Warrior Blob over here. I'm going to check what's in range, and I think we are going to fire. I'm going to fire everything into the Intercessors up the board. Let's have a look. So after checking, 7 of the Warriors can see the Intercessors. With my will be done, we will be looking for 2s. And then these are Strength 4 versus Toughness 4, so we're looking for 4s. Okay, so that is only the 1 there, unfortunately. AP is -1. So 4 up. He fails. That is 1 wound plinked off. The Intercessors. There's not much left to fire, I don't think, with line of sight. So this is now true line of sight as we're in the building. So we're going to see who can see over there. So on to the remaining Warriors. 5 shots are going to be going into the aggressors over there. They've got line of sight. And 14, unfortunately this guy at the back does not. So 14 shots will be going into the Intercessors. So start with a 5 going into the aggressors. We're looking for 2, thanks to my will be done. I dropped a 1 in there. I dropped 2 ones in there already. And then these are Strength 4. This is a Toughness 5. So I have 1 there. AP is -1. She makes. Okay, and then 14 shots going into the Intercessors. Looking for 2s. And then these are Strength 4 versus Toughness 4. Looking for 4s. So 4 of those wounding at AP -1. We are looking for 4 4-ups from the Intercessors. Okay, so kills of 1 Intercessor and 1 more takes a wound. I believe that is it for the shooting. So we will be right back with the Necrons charge phase, turn 1. Okay, on to the Necrons charge phase, turn 1. I will be declaring my first charge with the race going into the injured Land Raider. I assume you're firing Overwatch, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so Takes Lloyd down to 11 CP. So what are we going to start with?
Hunter Killer.
Hunter Killer. He's decided to fire it in case he does. Oh, that was close. But no cigar. 4 shots from Storm Bolter. You've got a hit, and then he's strength 4.
Exploding 6 as well.
Yeah, I do forget. Oh god, yes, your Imperial Fists chapter. So these are looking for 5s, as they are strength 4 versus toughness 5.
Yep.
Okay, that's one. No AP on a Storm Bolter because we are in the Devastator Doctrine as well for the Marines, which is extra AP to heavy weapons and grenades. So it's just a 3 up for the Wraith, which I make. Now we're going to go on to the Flamers.
Yeah.
So it's 2d6, right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's 9. These are auto hitting. So what strength are these?
Strength 6.
So strength 6 versus toughness 5. So we are looking for 3s. Dropped quite a lot there. Okay, how many is that? 4? Okay, so AP -2, looking for just some 4 ups. I fail 1. What's the damage?
Damage 2.
Damage 2. I think I'll CP that. Into a 5. That is the first time on the channel that has ever worked. Digging me down to 4 CP. So nothing there. And then finally you have the Twin Assault Cannon. Okay. So again, looking for 6s. How many shots is this?
12.
12 shots. Looking for 6s. That's a lot.
3.
Another one in there. 4. Okay. Strength 6 of the Assault Cannon. We are looking for 3s. Oh. Okay, so 4 ups again. I failed 2. What's the damage?
1 each.
Okay, so I take 2 wounds on one of my wraiths. Now that ends your shooting, right? And I need to attempt to charge, which I make on a 7. So we're going to add the wounds. We're going to move them up and then we're going to do some more charging. Okay, more charges coming. We are declaring these scarabs into the Hell Blasters. We have checked it. It is a 6-inch needed. They get it on a 7. You okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going about as well as you planned?
Can you leave one squad free? So
No, sorry, I can't do that. Okay, so they're in, and then while I'm here, Lloyd, you know what? I'm going to declare these scarabs over there. Let's roll it out. It looks like they need about a 5 or a 6 again. Oh, that's a 5. Will you let me know if that makes it?
Yeah.
Okay, just about. Oh, I didn't say what I was declaring. Lloyd couldn't have fired Overwatch, so I'm just going to declare both squads anyway. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so they are in with a 5. I think that is it for my charges. So we're going to pile them in, and we will be right back with the Necrons fight phase, turn 1. On to the fight phase. We're actually going to start off this side of the board, and I will be spending 1 CP on a stratagem called Self-Destruction. I need to roll a d6. That's a 4. And what this will do is this will blow up one of my scarab units here, so I'm going to pick this, and he will be putting d3 mortal wounds onto the bike in front of him. 2 wounds going straight onto the bike, and that takes me down to 3 command points. Now, we're going to remove the scarab, and then I'm going to grab some dice. I'm going to go straight into the fighting. Okay, so on to the scarabs. We have all the attacks going into the bikes. 24 attacks, hitting on 4s. Then these are strength 3 versus toughness 5, so we're looking for 5s. So that is 2 there, no AP, so can you give me 2, 3 ups, please?
Yep.
You make them both. Oh, that is annoying. Okay. We're going to go straight on to these other scarabs. They will obviously be putting everything into Hell Blasters. Okay, so 24 attacks from the next group of scarabs going into the Hell Blasters, looking for 4s. And these are strength 3 versus toughness 4, looking for 4s. 5s. So that's 6 there, sir. No AP. Can you give me 6? 3 ups. 6 3 ups.
I'll give you 3.
1, 2, 3. Do you want to command point any of those or not? You're going to command point 1. No, so that is 1.5 dead Hell Blasters. While Lloyd removes the casualties, we will grab some dice for the main event. So we've got 12 attacks coming in from the race, hitting on 4s. These are strength 6 versus toughness 8, so I'm looking for 5s. Oh! Oh! Oh, absolutely not. That. Right, can I just point out, I know I've said this, am I not the king of rolling 2s? This is ridiculous. Great, well done, scarabs. Great.
You said queen, no?
Yes, I am the queen. I am the mighty, mighty queen. Well, that didn't go very well. So now, the Imperial Fists are going to hit back. So, where do you want to start?
I will Land Raider.
Okay, how many attacks on land ready get now he's bracketed?
D6.
D6 attacks. Okay.
Okay, 6. Oh,
1. Yep. Okay, so hitting on a 4.
Nope.
Nothing. So nothing from the Land Raider. Where are we going next?
Hell Blasters.
Okay, 13 attacks coming in from the Hell Blasters. Looking for 3s. Okay, so strength 4 versus toughness 3. Lloyd is looking for 3s. Okay, let's go. How many are there?
4, 5, 6, 7. Is that a 4? 8.
8. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm looking for 8 6 up. Can they do it? I actually make 1. Wow, I thought that was going to go better. So I take 2 wounds, 4. That kills off a base, and then it takes 1 down to 1 wound. So now we're going to try and reanimate. I'm looking for 5s and 6s. I need all of them to be 5s and 6s. Good try. Unfortunately not. So it kills off a Scarab Swarm, and it takes 1 down to 1 wound. You've got still the bikes and the Tactical Marines to hit back. So let's remove this base, and then we will continue the fight over there. Okay, so onto the fight here. We have 4 Tactical Marines in range, including the Sergeant there. So we're going to start with the Sergeant's 3 attacks, looking for 4s. 1. And then these are Strength 8 versus Toughness 3. So we're looking for 2s. That is when our AP is a load, so I do not get a save. So it takes the Scarab down to 2 wounds remaining. Now we have the 6 attacks from the Tactical Marines. 6 attacks from the normal Tactical Marines, looking for 3s. Is that all of them? Oh gosh. Okay, and these Strength 4 versus Toughness 3, so you're looking for 3s again.
2.
Okay, there's no AP on these, so 6 ups. I fill them both. Now we need to see if I reanimate, as that kills off a base. I do not. So that kills off another Scarab. We are going on to the bikes next. Okay, just the bikes left. So we have 7 attacks coming in, looking for 3s. We're running pretty good here. And then these are Strength 4 versus Toughness 3. So again, looking for 3s. That's not bad. Okay, so oh god, I need to make 4 6 up. I feel like this could be another base dead. I make 1, so it actually keeps the base alive on 1 wound remaining. Not bad. I believe that ends the fight phase there. Yeah. Okay, so nothing is scored yet. So we'll be right back with the Fists of Dawn command phase, turn 1. So believe it or not, we do owe 1 morale here on the tactical Devastator squad. So on a 6, it'll run.
1.
No, you are absolutely fine. So we'll be right back with the Fists of Dawn command phase, turn 1. Okay, on to the Fists of Dawn command phase, turn 1. Lloyd will be going up to 11 command points. Is there anything happening in your command phase?
No.
Okay, so nothing is happening. We were having a discussion about Power of the Machine Spirit, but due to the fact that it's equipped with flamers and they auto hit, Lloyd, so it's not really worth it just for the assault cannon on the front. Okay, so we will be right back after the Fists of Dawn movement phase, turn 1. Okay, after the Imperial Fists, Fists of Dawn movement phase, turn 1. Do you want to talk us through what you have done, Lloyd, and what we are thinking? So where are we starting?
So I've disembarked Lysander and the Terminators up the Land Raider.
Okay.
The Aggressor have moved up around the corner to hopefully get some sneaky shots off.
Okay.
The Librarian's just chilling behind the wall there.
Librarian down there, okay.
The Intercessors have moved up to get a bit more shots off on
Warriors.
Mm-hmm. Hellblasters have moved back.
Fallen out of combat, okay.
Chapter Champions taking a stroll up the woods.
Okay.
With the Intercessor bodyguard, that attack Marine bodyguard behind them.
Okay.
They've just chilled by there, and they're still in combat.
Still in combat. Okay. We'll be right back then with the Fists of Dawn psychic phase, which I think is going to be a very important turn 1. Okay, we are on to the psychic phase for the Fists of Dawn turn 1. What are we starting with, sir?
Psychic Fortress.
Okay. What does that need to go off? A 6?
6, yeah.
Okay.
That's
goes off very close to our perils. There is there is no way of denying that. Okay, so that will give the 6 up 5 the 6 inch 5 up invulnerable for everyone around the Psyker, who is currently tucked in down by there. What's your second power going to be?
A smite
on the race as the closest unit. Okay, so we are looking for a 5 with 2d6.
Snake spiders.
On the snake spiders themselves. Oh, that is 1 away from a super smite. So that is d3 mortal wounds. 2. That kills off the one with 1 wound, and it takes 1 down to 2 wounds remaining. I am going to roll the 3 dice for the reanimation. I do not get it. I'm actually thinking if I even get it against a mortal wound. But I don't get it anyway, so that's not a problem. There is only 2 race remaining. We will be right back with the shooting phase for the Fists of Dawn turn 1. So, on to the shooting phase. Lloyd is starting with the aggressors, putting everything over into the wraiths. So, we're starting with the Boltstorm Gauntlets. These are looking for 3s and re-rolling any 1s thanks to Lysander. 6s do explode, being Imperial Fists as well. Okay, that's a lot of hits. Okay, so after that, Lloyd has ended up with 2 more shots and he even started rolling. These are Strength 4 versus Toughness 5, so we are looking for 5s. Okay, we are looking for 6 3-ups. I fail 1, 2, 3. Kills off one of the bases and then takes 1 down to 2 wounds. Let's re-roll for reanimation. Oh no, you still got more shots to come in. I do apologise. So it's 1 down to 2 wounds remaining. Now we have got the Fragstorm launchers. These are 3d6. That's a lot. Okay, so 13 shots. We're looking for 3s to hit. Re-rolling any 1s thanks to Mr. Lysander. Okay, these are Strength 4 versus Toughness 5, so we're looking for 5s.
3, 4.
4?
Yep.
So 4 at no AP, looking for 3s. I actually only failed the 1. Taking me down to 1 wound remaining on the Wraith. Well, that's annoying. Yeah. So 1 wound remaining on the Wraith. So now we're going on to the Land Raider.
Hey guys, AJ here. Quick rule note, Lloyd should not be able to fire into the race with the Land Raider because he's meant to have fallen back. It turns out he's a cheating heretic, but don't worry because when the game ended I waited till he fell asleep. I snuck into his room with a pillowcase full of Land Raiders and I beat him bloody.
So it's 2d6 shots from the Flamers on the side. 7. These are auto hitting. These are Strength 6 versus Toughness 5. So we are looking for 3s. Oh dear God. Okay, so 7 6-ups. Thanks to the Devastator Doctrine. I fail them all. They're dead. We're going to re-roll roll now for the reanimation protocol. Oh, he almost comes back. That's annoying. Okay, so there go the Wraiths. Lloyd's going to pick some more targets for the Imperial Fists, and we will be right back. Brutal stuff from the Land Raider, finishing off the race. Now we are going on to the Intercessors, who are putting everything down into the Warriors. Starting off with the Plasma Pistol from the Sergeant. Are you overcharging? Yeah. Okay, it misses. Thank God. I was hoping for 1 so bad. Now we have 16 shots from the remaining Intercessors, looking for 3s. Okay, so with exploding 6s, these are Strength 4 versus Toughness 4, so we are looking for 4s.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so we are looking for 4-ups on the Necrons. I make 1. That is 4 dead. That is the end of the attacks from the Intercessors, so now I get to see if I reanimate. So what we'll do at the start is we will pull the back 4 for now. And now I'm looking for 5s and 6s, re-rolling any 1s. So unfortunately, there's absolutely none of them. So the firestorm continues now from the attack squads, firing back into the Scarab swarms. So we have 8 shots from the Tactical Marines and then 1 shot from the Sergeant. You may as well include him in because his bolt pistol is the same profile. So these are looking for 3s. 6s will explode, being fists, so you can leave one of those in. And then these are Strength 4 versus Toughness 3 of the Scarabs. You are looking for 3s. Nasty stuff from the Tactical Marines. Oh gosh, I need 4 6-ups. I make none of them. That kills 1, takes 1 down to 1 wound remaining. And then that is the end of your shot, so I get to try and reanimate. Oh god, so close again. So no, nothing there. Pretty nasty stuff for the Tactical Marines. So, onto the Devastator squad, firing everything into the Doomsday Arc. Starting with the multi-melters. So, it's 4 shots, looking for 3s. Okay. Strength 8 versus Toughness 6. So, you're looking for 3s. But with Quantum Shielding on the Doomsday Arc, I only ever get wounded on a 4, 5, or 6. It's basically like a built-in transhuman physiology. So those 2 actually fail. And that goes through. The AP on this is AP -4. I have a 5 up invulnerable on the model, which I fail. D6 damage. 4. Okay, that's not too bad. And then we got the 1 shot from the last cannon. It hits. It wounds. AP is -3. 5 up invulnerable, which I fail. D6 damage. Another 5. So that's 9 in total from the Doomsday Arc. Nasty, nasty stuff. Let's get that marked up. And I think I've just got a bolt pistol or 2 to fire over in this corner. I think that was the end of the shooting phase. So on to the remaining Tactical Marines and the Bikers left to fire. We're going to combine their pistols as they're all the same profile. So these are looking for 3s into the Canoptic Rays. 6s do explode, being Imperial Fists. Luckily you didn't roll a single one. Okay. Strength 4 versus Toughness 3, looking for 3s. That's a pretty good roll. How many you got there?
4, 6.
6. Oh gosh, this could be good night, Mr. Scarab. Looking for 6s, absolutely none. That ends the shooting. So let's work this out first. That is 6 going through, so it kills 1. It kills another base, and it takes 1 down to 3 wounds remaining. Now I get to roll the reanimation on the 2 bases that died. I'm looking for at least 4 5s and 6s here to bring 1 back. I make 1, 2, 3, unbelievably.
6 under the dual arc.
Oh, there is a 6 under the dual. Well done, Lloyd, for pointing that out and bringing 1 back. So, only 1 dies. Thanks, Lloyd. You thanks for helping the Necrons. The Emperor would be proud. Yeah. Okay, that ends the shooting, I believe. Unless you wanted to shoot twice.
Oh, yes.
I see. I reminded him that. See, the guys, that's fair play. I reminded him because he definitely forgot because he pointed out the 6. So that's teamwork. So when I slaughter him, he can't moan. Now, so 2 CP for rapid fire on the intercessors. They will get to fire their guns twice. So we're going to grab a load of dice again. Where are they firing?
Warriors again.
Back into Warriors. Okay, we're going to grab a load of dice and we're going to redo their shooting. Okay, so all the shots from the intercessors again going down into the Warriors. Starting with the plasma pistol. Are we overcharging?
Yes.
Okay. Hits. This is now strength 8, toughness 4, 2s.
I didn't CP that.
You greedy human. Okay, it wounds. AP is still -3, right? So I don't get a save. So that is a dead Necron already. So 16 shot from the bolt rifles going into the Warriors. Looking for 3s. That's quite a few.
Yeah.
6s do explode as well. Now these are strength 4 versus toughness 4. So we're looking for 4s.
2, 3,
Okay.
4.
Oh, well, that's how you count. People at home. Good God. That's 4. AP is -1. So I am looking for 4, 5 ups. I actually make 3. Fell 1. That is the end of the shooting. So let's remove another warrior. And then let's roll the 2 reanimations. I'll get to re-roll the 1s because they're warriors.
Try again.
How is that even? Great. Okay, so no one comes back. Oh, gosh. I don't think I've reanimated anything so far. I was looking forward to this. Okay, so that is the shooting phase, and I'm not upset. I'm a little bit upset. We will be right back with the charge phase for the Imperial Fists, aka Fists of Dawn, turn 1. So, on to the charge phase for the Imperial Fists. Where are we starting?
I got my aggressors into that squad of warriors.
Okay, pre-measured this out. It's a 7, I believe. I will be firing Overwatch, funny enough. So, I'm going to spend a CP, take me down to 3. I'm going to grab some dice. Okay, 27 attacks coming in. Looking for 6s. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that wasn't a bad roll. These are strength 4 versus toughness 5. Looking for 5s. That's not a bad roll again. I get 2. The AP is -1, so can you give me 2 4-ups? Ha! You cannot. You foolish, foolish fool. You lose 2 wounds on one of the aggressors. Now you're going to attempt the charge. We need a 7.
Gain a 7.
Oh, darn it. Okay, let's pile them in and we'll be right back with... Oh, any more charges first?
Oh, yep. I do apologize.
That's fine. I mean, he can stay there. He's warming up the fight.
You charge this.
Well, I can't fire Overwatch now, so go for it.
Easy.
He makes it. Okay, is that it for the charges? Okay, we will be right back with the fight phase for the Imperial Fists, turn 1. So on to the fight phase for the Imperial Fists. I have already told Lloyd I'm not going to interrupt, so it doesn't really matter where he starts. He's decided to go with the Chapter Champion. So 6 attacks, thanks to him being the company champion. Oh, it is Chapter Champion, right? Champion. Okay, 6 attacks, hitting on
2s.
Okay. A couple of ones there. Strength 5 versus Toughness 6. We are looking for 5s.
5s.
Yes. Okay, that's 1. What's the AP on this sword?
-3.
-3. Just a 5 up and vulnerable. Should fail. What's the damage?
-2.
2 damage. Okay, so I take 2 damage. I mean, I can't really do anything about that. Okay, so on to the aggressors. We've got all the attacks coming into the Necron warriors. We're looking for 4s with their gauntlets. Quite a few. Then these are strength 8 versus toughness 4, so we are looking for 2s. Dropped a couple there. Okay, AP on this is a lot, I believe. I don't know if I get a save off that.
AP -3.
So I do not get a save, so 5 are killed. That is the end of your attack. So let's actually remove 5 models first. Okay, so after having a little check, I've decided to kill these ones off because I want to still have objectives secured. So now that he's done with his attacks, I get to roll my reanimation. Look at 5s and 6s, re-rolling any 1s. So I actually bring back 2 models. I will put them, I'm gonna put them up here, like this. Okay. Now I'm going to get to hit back. Okay, so on to the Scarabs. I am actually going to self-destruct with the one that is on 3 wounds remaining. So I need to roll a dice. That's a 4. So D3 mortal wounds on the bike. 3 mortal wounds. So that kills off a bike and takes 1 down to 1 wound remaining. Okay, so now the remaining attacks into the remaining bikes. Looking for 4s. These are strength 3 versus toughness 5, so 5s. Only 1. Sorry, 2. No AP. You fail them both. That kills off a bike and takes 1 down to 2 wounds. You're going to re-roll 1, are you? Nothing at all. So it takes you down to 8 command points and takes a bike down to 2 wounds remaining. Not bad at all. Where do you want to hit back with first now? Well, sorry, the only thing you've got is, you've got the bikers and you have the tactical marines, so it's up to you.
I'll go with the biker and then...
Okay, let's grab some dice. Okay, on to the remaining biker. We've got 2 attacks coming in, looking for 3s.
Feeling both.
Feeling both. Good start. I am now going to go on to the warriors, so let's do my pile in and grab some dice. Okay, 14 attacks coming in from the warriors that could be in range, looking for 3s. These are strength 4 versus toughness 5, looking for 5s. Only 2 there, no AP. Can you give me some 3-ups? You actually fail 1, which kills off an aggressor, and you have spent your re-roll. Not bad from the warriors, eh? So they're also just going to pile in into that gap as well. Where are we going now? On to the tactical marines. Okay, have you got all their attacks ready?
So just for the sergeant first. And then...
Okay, so sergeant with his power fist. So that is 1 hit. And then strength, no, it's 4 for sergeant, because -1. So this is 1 hit. Strength 8 versus toughness 3. So 2s. Wounds, I don't get a save. It's flat 2 damage. Taking 1 scarab down to 2 wounds remaining. And now, how many are in range? Still 3 of them there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 3 attacks coming in, looking for 3s. It's some bad rolling so far. Looking for 3s. Okay, I get a 6 up, which I fail. Takes a base down to 1 wound remaining. I think that's the end of the fight phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right. We are going to check the scores, and then we will be right back with the Necrons command phase, turn 2. Okay, so a few things to do in the Necrons command phase turn 2. So first off, scoring at the end of the round. I didn't get attrition, and I do not get purge vermin until this round onwards. And I haven't assassinated anything, so there's no score there. Now, a few things that are going to happen with the reanimation. So he will use his rights of reanimation on the Necron warriors through the wall there. They will regain D3 models, so through 2 of them will become back to life. Then I am going to spend a CP on the Deathless Arise, and it will let him use that ability again on a second blob, which will be these. Cost me 1 CP, taking me back down to 3. And 3 of them will get back up. So we're going to add them in, and then I'm going to show you what army bonus I picked for this turn. So the army bonus is Protocol of the Sudden Storm, adding 1 inch to my movement, and then for my scoring, I hold 1 objective here, giving me 5 points. I hold this one here, which will give me another 5, and then in total I hold 1, 2, 3, and 4, thanks to objective secured for everything, which means I hold more than my opponent, scoring the maximum of 15 points. That is almost it, but wait, Lloyd, there's still more. I will be giving my will be done to these, and I need to do a little bit of measuring to see if they can reach through into the building. If they can, they will be getting the second my will be done. That, I believe, finally ends my command phase. So we'll be right back with the Necrons movement phase at turn 2. Okay, after the movement phase for the Necrons turn 2, so a few things happened. Everyone kind of shimmied up. The Cryptothrall stayed within 3 there. The Necrons started advancing up the center of the board, as Lloyd has nothing in Deep Strike, so we don't really have to worry about the back of the board anymore. The Warriors were just reanimating around there, causing trouble. The Scarabs kind of just spread out, hopefully looking at charging both units there and just making a nuisance of themselves. The Warriors disembarked from the Ghost Ark before it flew away over here and fell back. The Immortals moved up. The Doomsday stayed still so it can fire its full profile weapon. The Technomancer moved up there as well, along with the Overlord, just so his My Will Be Done next turn will at least be in better range. I actually decided to keep the Destroyers off the board. Due to it being turn 2, they could have only really come in kind of down here. So I think I'm going to keep them until turn 3 when they'll be most effective. So there's no Psychic phase to the Necrons. So we're going to go on to the Necron phase. We're going to go on to the Necron shooting phase even. Turn 2. So on to the Necron shooting phase, turn 2. We are going to start with the Warriors over here. We're going to fire half the shots from 5 into the Champion and the other 5 into the Devastator. So let's start with the 10 shots from 5 of them going into the Devastators. Looking for 3s. So only dropping 1. These are Strength 5 versus Toughness 4. So I'm looking for 3s. So after that roll, that is 7 there. Can you give me 7 saves, please, sir, at AP -2. So 7 5-ups on the Devastators.
7?
7. Not 6, not 8, but 7.
4-ups.
5-ups.
5-ups. Oh. I got 1.
Okay, so I got some bad news for you.
They're all dead.
They're dead. Very dead. Yes, they're dead. So we are now going to go with the other 10 shots going into the company champion. He doesn't have any special rules to hitting him, does he? No, just in melee, right? Like parry is in melee, right? Okay, so these are 10 shots. Looking for 3s again. These are strength 4 versus, these are strength 5 even versus toughness 4, so 3s again. So after all that, that is just 2. Can you give me 2 5-ups on the champion? Does he have an invulnerable? Okay, so you're going to give me 3 5-ups, please, on the chapter champion.
No.
Okay, so he takes 3 wounds. How many's he got left?
1.
Oh, okay, that's annoying. Okay, so that finishes the shooting for the Warriors over there. We cannot fire with the Ghost Ark because it fell back. So we are going to fire with the Immortals. I'm going to check some line of sight. Okay, so yeah, I've decided 3 of them are going to fire into him, and then the rest are going to fire through there. So the 3 firing into him, so 6 shots. These are looking for 3s because there's no dense cover penalty. Okay, it's not the best start. These are strength 5 versus toughness 4, so looking for 3s. So that is 3 of them. He's AP -2, so it's just his 5-up invulnerables. Oh, sorry, it's just 4-up, isn't it? Because he has a 2-up set. Would you make them all? Well, that's what I get for being greedy. And now we've got 10 shots remaining going into the Tactical Marines through the woods, but these are -1 to hit, so looking forward. Yep. Dense cover really helping out there and only hitting with 2. Looking for 3s to wound. 1 wound, AP -2, so 5 up. Okay, you fail it. That is 1 damage there. Okay, after the heroic saving from the chapter champion, I'm going to fire the Gauss Ray from this Doomsday Arc into him, and then I'm going to fire the heavy powered weapon into the Land Raider. No, you do not remove him. You take this punishment like a man. This is going to be 10. I hate that you get excited every time this happens. 10 shots coming right up. Okay, 10 shots hitting on 4s with the bracket. Oh, that's not the best. Strength 4 versus Toughness 4, looking for 4s. Only 1. This is AP -1. You need to fail a 3 up for me. Oh! Why won't you die? Fine. Now the heavy profile is going to be fired over into the tank. So it's D6 shots. 4. These are looking for 4s. That's fine. These are strength 10 versus toughness 8. So I'm looking for 3s. All of them. This is AP 5, so you don't get a save. This is D6 each. That is a dead Land Raider. Does it explode? Nope. Oh, darn it. Okay, not bad. Land Raider is gone, but there is still a lot on the board. Now I need to try and... Oh, God, I need to kill that champion. Okay, let's do some measuring from the warriors, and maybe I can get a few cheeky shots off over there. Okay, so we've done some line of sight checking. 5 of these warriors can see him. They're firing. They're hitting on 2s because of my will be done. I am getting stressed out. They all hit. These are strength 4 versus toughness 4. Looking for 4s. Okay, AP -1. Can you give me 2?
Ooh.
You fail, unless you want to CP that. He's dead.
He's good.
And, oh my gosh. Okay, I also forgot to roll a stratagem, which I wanted to pop, and it's too late now, which was they automatically wound on any 6s. Okay, let's grab the rest of the attacks. 13. A few of them are going to be in rapid fire range, so we're going to measure that out, and they're going to fire into the intercessors. Okay, so the remaining shots from the warriors going into intercessors, looking for 2s. Strength 4 versus toughness 4, looking for 4s. Can you give me 11 4-ups, please, on the intercessors?
11 4-ups.
11 4-ups, reset. How many have you failed there? 9. Okay, so it kills off the first one, and then kills off another 4 intercessors. That's not bad. I was kind of hoping for more. So I'm going to check the range on the Technomancer's gun, and I'm also going to check what the Overlord can do. The Marines are being really tough this turn, and it's starting to get a little bit annoying. So let's check the Technomancer, and we'll be right back. Okay, on to the Staff of Light from the Technomancer. 3 shots, looking for 3s, into the intercessors, failing there. This is strength 5 versus toughness 4, so 3s. Only 1. I can't afford the CP. This is AP -2, so you can give me a 5-up, please.
Yep.
You can?
6.
Okay, on to the Overlord. He also has a Staff of Light. 3 shots, looking for 2s this time. Oh, these are looking for 3s. Oh. 1 5-up. Oh! Why? What have I done? I think I've annoyed Zinch. Okay. This is sad. Let me check if these little chickens have any guns. I don't think they do. And then I think that's everything. That fell back, unfortunately. So we've just got to check the Crypto Thralls. And then if not, it is straight on to the charge phase. So no more guns, unfortunately, for the Necrons. We're going on to the charge phase for the Necrons. Oh my God, that was the worst bit of English I've ever done. The Scarabs, it's going to get worse, guys. Don't worry about it. The Scarabs are going to be declaring a charge against both the remaining intercessors and the Hellblasters. Do you want to fire Overwatch?
No.
Okay, it's probably a good idea. So we're going to roll it out. A 7, that makes it. I'm going to split in such a way that I pull them both in. And then my warriors will be declaring a charge against your Tactical Marines. Do you want to fire Overwatch there?
No.
Okay. 7. That should do it. Do my warriors do that? Tell you what, my warriors are... Oh, no, that would be silly. Okay, no, that's going to end the charge phase. So we will be right back after the piling and the fight phase for the Necrons. Turn 2. So, just checking, guys, as well. The company champion can heroically intervene 6 inches towards the nearest enemy unit. We need to do some measurement. No, we don't, actually. I was checking if the mortals were closer, but they're not. So he is going to heroically intervene into the back of the warriors to try and help out the tactical marines. Then we're going to go straight on to the fight phase, starting with the chargers. So I think the smart thing to do is to go with the warriors over there. So I'm going to check what's in range, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so 6 of the warriors are in range of the tactical marines. Looking for 3s. Drop 1. Strength 4 versus toughness 4. So 4s. Only 1. AP is nothing. Which you make it. Okay. And then we're going to go on to the scarabs. So we're going to have the first row of attacks going into the intercessors. It needs to be half an inch of half an inch. So I don't think the second base is in range. So it's going to be the first one going into the intercessors and the one over there going into the hell blasters. So first one into the intercessors, looking for 4s. And then looking for 5s. Nothing. And then the second lot into the hell blasters, looking for 4s. And then looking for 5s. Nothing at all. Great fighting. So starting with the aggressors, 7 attacks coming in, looking for 4s.
3.
Okay, and then these are strength 8 versus toughness 4. So you're looking for 2s.
3.
Okay, 3 of them there. I don't get a save. Oh no, these are AP minus 2, 3. I lie. I don't get a save. Okay, so that ends the attacks for them. So I'm going to see if I reanimate. I get to reroll the ones because they're warriors. One of them comes back. So after that, 2 warriors die. I will then go on to the scarabs up in the far corner. Okay, on to the fight with the scarabs. I'm going to self-destruct one of the scarabs, so it takes me down to 2 command points. I'm looking for a... Oh, not that. Wow. Well, that was a waste of a command point. Lloyd looks happy. So after that shocking roll, one of my scarab blows up and doesn't do anything. So yeah, that was great. Now we're going to fight with them. So there is 8 attacks. They're all going to go into the remaining bike. Actually, do you know what? They're going to start going into the tactical marines. 8 attacks. So looking for 4s. Oops. Strength 3. Looking for 5s. That is 1, 2 there, please, sir. No AP. You make 1, fail 1. Tactical Marine takes a wound. Where do you want to hit me with?
Company champion.
Company champion. Okay, so let's bring up his data sheet, and he's going to be piling everything into the Necron warriors in front of him. Okay, on to the company champion. We have 6 attacks again, thanks to the heroic intervention. Looking for 2s going into the warriors. So dropping 2, and then these are. What's the strength on this?
Strength 5.
Okay, versus toughness 4, so he is looking for 3s. Okay, so he only drops 1 there. What's the AP?
AP minus 3.
AP minus 3, so no save. That's the end of his attacks, so 3 will die, and I'm going to see if any of them reanimate now. None of them do. Okay, so 3 dead warriors. So thanks to a sneaky little bit of pulling by myself, they're broken combat with the tactical marines, and as the tactical marines didn't declare a charge, they do not get to pile in unless they're already within engagement range. So Lloyd has the tactical marines left to fight, the biker left to fight, and I have the warriors. So we're going to go on to my warriors first, and then we're going to finish off with Lloyd's hellblasters, intercessors, tactical marines, and bikes. Okay, so 12 of the warriors are in range of the aggressors, looking for 3s. And then we are looking for 5s. Only the 1 there, no AP. Which you make on a 3. Okay, well, it's up to you where you want to go now. It's all you left.
I'll go the hellblasters.
Okay, so hellblasters, looking for 3s. Okay, and then these are strength 4 versus toughness 3, so looking for 3s again.
Another one.
7. So there's no AP on this, so just some 6 ups. I make 1, so that kills the one who is on 1 wound. It then kills another base, and it takes 1 down to 3 wounds remaining. So again, the way we pulled them now, they've broken combat with the intercessors, but now I get to reroll the reanimation. So it is going to be 8 dice for the number of wounds lost, and I am looking for 5s and 6s here, at least 4 of them. I actually bring one back with 5. So one of them reanimates, and I will reanimate him back in the center. All you've got left now is the craziness over in the corner. Okay, so after a pile-in for the bike, swinging around to the side, it gives the tactical marines more bodies in the fight. Letting them do them both at the same time, because it doesn't really make a difference. They're all using their fists apart from the sergeant. So, would you like to roll out the attacks for the normal people first?
So there's biking with him?
Yeah, bike's the same attacks. So these are looking for 3s. Okay. And then these are strength 4 versus toughness 3. So you are looking for 3s again.
1, 2,
3. Okay, so there's no AP. So I'm looking for 6 up saves, which I actually make 2. So it takes 1 base down to 3 wounds remaining. And now we got the
2 attacks.
2 attacks from the sergeant, yes. Looking for 4s. 1. Looking for 2s. Yep, no save, so it's 2 damage, taking a base down to 1 wound remaining. Not bad. I think that's everything. Everything else is broken out of combat. There's nothing else to hit back with. So, we are going to do some scoring, and then we will be right back with the Imperial Fists command phase. So the scoring at the end of the round, just before we go on to command phase for the Imperial Fist. Turn 2, I score 4 points for Purge the Vermin, as Lloyd is not within this corner, wholly, and he's not wholly within this table quarter. So it will be 4 points for the Necrons. We'll be right back with the Imperial Fist command phase, turn 2. Okay, on to the command phase for the Imperial Fist. Lloyd did spend 2 CP as well at the end of the round to auto-pass morale on the intercessors. So he goes back up a command point, up to 7. Nothing is happening in the command phase, apart from the scoring. So at the end, the Imperial Fists only control 1 objective, scoring them 5 points. They don't score engage in all fronts. Assassinate isn't scored yet either. And thin their ranks is at the end of the game. So we'll be right back with the Imperial Fist movement phase, turn 2. Okay, so after the Imperial Fist movement phase, turn 2. Your Terminator's moved up around the corner, I believe?
Yep.
And Lysander?
Lysander's on his way.
What about... Oh, your Librarian has moved up through the building to hopefully face down and help out the aggressors who are not having a good time in there. What about your Tactical Marines? They stayed still?
Yeah, they just chill there.
Hellblasters have stayed in combat?
Yep. Intercessors stay there.
Okay. The Champion is just kind of...
Stay there.
Stay there, yeah.
They stay there.
Everything stayed there. That was a great movement phase. So basically the Terminator shimmied forward a little bit. So on to the Psychic phase for the Imperial Fist. What are we starting with?
I'm going to go with 2 of the Ancients.
Okay, so you need to pick a model with an 18. We'll draw a line through it. So it's going there, and then anyone that the line passes through, so it'll be the Overlord.
Okay. And
If it goes off, they will suffer a mortal wound. So what does it go off on? 6. So it fails, and that's a perils. Do you want to CP that?
CP that.
And it goes off. So he will suffer a mortal wound, and so it will kill a warrior. Now, I'm not actually sure if they get to reanimate from mortal wounds. For this, I'm going to say no, but if I am wrong, please point that out in the comments below. Okay, so on to the second Psychic Power. Lloyd's casting a Smite. The nearest unit is the Warriors, so looking for 5. It goes off, and then D3 mortal wounds. So 2 more warriors. Again, guys, I'm not sure if you're meant to reanimate from a Psychic Power. I don't think you are, but if I am wrong, please leave a beast for me in the comments below. So it's going to kill off 2 more warriors, and that's going to end the Psychic phase. So we'll be right back with the Imperial Fist shooting phase, turn 2. So start of the shooting phase, the Tactical Marines through the woods are firing straight through into the Immortals. We have 9 shots, including the bolt pistol there, looking for 4s due to dense cover. So 1 AP is 0. Oh, we shouldn't have done them all together because the pistol is different to the bolt gun. But don't worry, I will say that it's the bolt gun that hit me, which I'm making a 6. So ha ha ha, dice gods have spoken. When you forget a rule, they help you out. Do you know where we're going next?
intercessors into your warriors.
Okay, so there is 6 shots on the intercessors and the plasma pistol. So 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Quite a few ones there, Lloyd. And then he's a strength 4 versus toughness 4. Nothing at all. And then the plasma pistol. Are you supercharging it?
Yes.
Okay, roll it. You haven't spaced the CP, have you? No, only the psychic phase. Okay. Oh no! They were all looking to the sergeant for leadership, and he blows himself up. He survives the first blast, reloads, and then blows it up again in his face. So well done. In your shooting phase so far, you've killed more of yours than you have mine. It's going good. So after that, onto the bolt pistol from the company champion, firing into the face of the Necron warriors. Oh, can you roll 4 ones in a row? This would be great. Now all the bolt pistols from the bike and the tactical marines. So we're going to count them out, and then we're going to grab some dice. Okay, so the shots coming in from the pistols into the scarabs. We've included the bike's pistol as well. So looking for 3s. 6s will explode. Did you get any? Okay, and then these are strength 4 with toughness 3. So again, 3s.
Take on 2 meters.
Looking for 3s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay, so there's no AP on this. I do not get a... sorry, so I get a 6-up save. Which, unbelievably, I make 1. That kills off a scarab, and unfortunately, that kills off the remaining scarabs. And no reanimation for me. That's a pity. So it's only taken you up until now to deal with the little chippy scarabs. It's gone alright. Guys at home, Necron scarabs, a pain in the rear. Really good.
I think Necron force is a pain in the derriere.
As from the mouth of the Imperial. So 1 shot from the librarian into the warriors over here. Looking for a 3.
And a 1.
Okay. How many 1s have you rolled this turn?
Party,
Okay. Well, I think that ends your shooting phase.
I believe so, yes.
So, we will be right back with the Imperial Fist charge phase, turn 2. On to the charge phase of the Imperial Fist, turn 2. Where are we starting?
Lysander into these
Okay,
warriors.
don't need a 3, but looking for a nice big charge to get around the back. That's exactly what he needs. So he will swing around the back down there, and then it's going to make room for the Terminators. Yeah. Check to roll them out. I can't fire any Overwatch, and they make it on a 6 as well. Okay, any other charges?
My librarian into
The Technomancer.
Silver Surfer thread.
Into Silver Surfer himself. That fails. Do you want to CP that?
Yeah.
Okay. That definitely part of perils. Okay, and then the Tactical Marines.
Into you.
Okay. They definitely make it, and I think that's it for your charges, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we will get everyone piled in, and then we'll be right back with the Imperial Fist, turn 2, fight phase. Okay, so into the fight phase, we're starting with the Librarian into the Technomancer. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. These are Strength 5 versus Toughness 4, so we're looking for 3s. So AP minus 3, no save unfortunately. So 2d3. That kills him. That is on 3. He has 3 remaining, so he dies. Now I will actually spend a command point on a stratagem to possibly bring him back to life. So the stratagem is Resurrection Protocols. It is done at the end of the phase, but as there's nothing else really going to be happening over there, we're just going to do it now. It's going to cost me 1 CP. I need a 4+. I get it. He comes back with D3 wounds. 2. So I will reanimate him in exactly the same place, and he will have 2 wounds remaining, taking me down to 2 CP. So there won't be any interrupting. I think I'm going to save my last 2 CP. Where are we going next in the fight phase?
Lysander.
Lysander himself.
Let's see what he can do.
Okay, he's going to be putting everything into the Necron warriors. Okay, so on to Lysander. 5 attacks coming in, looking for 2s. So dropping 1 from Lysander. These are strength 10 now. This is toughness 4, so only 2s. Dropping another one, unfortunately. What's the AP? Huge, right?
AP minus 3.
Okay, and what's the damage on them?
3.
Okay, so it's just going to kill 3 warriors off. That's the end of his attacks. So I am going to attempt reanimation. I bring back 1 warrior, so 2 will die. Let me remove them, and then we'll go on to the Terminators. So we just want to point one thing out, guys. We did the pile-in at the same time as the Sander, just to make it a bit easier. But with those 2 Necrons dying, I've actually removed them there, breaking the engagement range for these. Now, the Terminators have already done their pile-in, like I said, so they will not be able to move again to get in combat. So that's quite nice. I've saved myself probably the entire Necron force there. So anyone else charge? No, we've done the Librarian, so now it is on... Oh, sorry, it is the Tactical Marines. Okay, so grab dice for them. Okay, on to the Tactical Marines, putting everything into the Warriors. So these are the normal attacks, looking for 3s. And then these are Strength 4. This is Toughness 4, so we're looking for 4s.
2 wounds.
No AP, so 4 ups. I make 1 fail one, that is 1 dead warrior. And then the 3 attacks on the Sergeant's Power Fist, looking for 4s. And then looking for 2s.
1.
AP is a lot, so I won't get a save. So it's just going to kill off a warrior. That's all your attacks done. So I'm going to attempt to reanimate. I get to reroll the 1 as their warriors. That is no reanimation, so 2 die. Unfortunately, I'm just going to put these 2 front here. Doesn't matter too much at this point. Then the remaining warriors are going to put all their attacks into the company champion. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in range there. And then the 1 attack will have to go into the Tactical Marine. So let's do the Tactical Marine first. Hits. Wounds. No AP. Kills. And then the 4 attacks, these are the important ones, into the champion. Absolutely nothing. Wow, that champion is driving me insane. Okay, it is your turn to pick. Oh, there are actually no more fights happening. Oh, there is. Sorry, it's the Hellblasters that are currently locked in combat, or the company champion. Where do you want to go next?
I'll go the Hellblasters.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the Hellblasters here, going into the Scarabs. We are looking for 3s. And then we are looking for 3s again. How many are there?
6.
6. Okay. So no AP, it's just my 6-up saves. I failed them all. So that will kill a base and take 1 down to... sorry, it kills all the bases on 3. And it takes 1 down to 1 wound. That is all your attacks. So now I'm going to attempt the reanimation for the dead base. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so there's 1 base remaining on 1 wound. Nasty stuff. No, there's 2 bases, sorry. With one of them has 1 wound. Okay. I've got to hit back with the Scarabs. So let's do that now. So hitting back with the Scarabs into the Hellblasters on 4s. And on 5s. Only 1. Okay, that actually plinks a wound off. All that's left now is the company champion. So we're going to grab some dice and we're going to finish off the fight phase. 5 attacks coming in from the champion, looking for 2s. Okay, and then these are strength 5, this is toughness 4, so 3s. 4. Okay, AP on this?
-3.
Okay, so no save. That will kill off 4 warriors, leaving 1 left. So now just reanimation. 2 of them come back to life. Get to reroll the 1. 3 of them come back to life. Okay, so we've got the warriors to hit back. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in range. Going to go into the aggressors. These are hitting on 3s. These are wounding on 5s. 2 that, no AP. You actually fell 1. Plinks kills an aggressor. Wow, it's going pretty good. And then all you have left, the aggressor to hit back. Just the aggressor sergeant to hit back. 4 attacks. Wounding on 2s. A wound. AP, I don't get a save. So just my reanimation. I don't come back. That kills a warrior. I will pull this guy by here. Okay, that ends the fight phase. So let's do some scoring and we will be right back. Okay, the end of round scoring. I killed the Land Raider and the Devastator's giving me attrition as Lloyd killed the Scarabs. So I will score 4 points for that. And thanks to Lysander's positioning, Lloyd is in 3 table quarters, so he will be getting 2 points for engaging all fronts. So we will be right back with the Necrons command phase, turn 3. So on to the Necrons command phase turn 3. So a few things happening. The first one is my new army bonus. I have Protocol of the Conquering Tyrant, and the bonus I'm picking will let me fall back and still fire my weapons this turn with my unit, which is going to be really handy. I am spending 1 CP on the Resurrection Protocols. So they will be regenerating D3. So the blob on the left will be getting back 1 warrior, and the blob on the right will be getting back 3. Okay, so it takes me down to 2 CP. Now it's just my scoring. I currently hold this objective here. Score me 5. I hold this one here. Just score me another 5. I also actually hold that one up there. And I still hold this one with objective secured. So I will be maxing out on 15 points for the command phase. So we'll be right back with the Necrons movement phase, turn 3. Okay, end of the movement phase for Necrons turn 2. A lot of things have happened. So these warriors actually broke combat when they died earlier, so they didn't need to fall back. But with the army bonus I've got, I have fallen back out of combat with these warriors up here, giving them the ability to shoot. I've fallen back with the Scarabs. They can't shoot, but it just means everyone else can shoot at them. And then for the movement, these warriors have moved up. The Technomancer has flown out of trouble there with the Librarian. The Overlord has stayed still. And the Crypto Thralls have moved up. The Doomsday Ark stayed still, and the Ghost Ark just turned slightly, so it's hovering over the objective. The Immortals shimmied up there, and then the fun stuff happened. The Destroyers have come in on the side of the board here, and the Lord has come in at the back of the board there. So there is no psychic phase. It is going to be going straight to the Necron shooting phase. I need to declare some targets. So I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to start with the Tachyon arrow from the Overlord. He's going to be firing it straight into the face of the Librarian. It is going to be hitting. So this is strength 12. So looking for 2s. Wounds. AP is -5. There is no invulnerable on the Librarian. So this is D6 damage. It's 6. That is a dead Librarian. It's not a bad start. The round. That will also score me assassinate. Next we will go on to the warriors here, who will be firing everything into the intercessors in front of them. So let's measure out the rapid fire and we'll be right back. I'll just point out as well, guys, my will be done would have been put on both squads of Necron warriors. I'm not sure if I pointed that out in the command phase. So all the shots going into the intercessors from the first blob, looking for 2s. Strength 4, this is toughness 4, looking for 4s. So 14 4-ups on the intercessors. Can they survive the hellfire coming in from the Necrons? You actually rolled really well. How many did you fail there? The 4. You seriously only failed 2? Boop. Oh my god. Well. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, we're going to go on to the next squad of warriors now. They're going to fire everything into the Terminators. And I am spending a CP on disintegration capacitors, so any hits of a 6 will automatically wound. So 30 attacks coming in from the warriors into the Terminators. 6s will automatically wound, looking for 2s. So 4 automatic wounds, and now these are strength 4 versus toughness 4. So we are looking for 4s. So after all that, you lose 2 wounds. So Terminator goes down to 1 wound. Oh dear gosh. I'm starting to think I should have shot the aggressor as well. Or is anything to do? Wow. Terminator's doing what Terminators do best. Soaking 30 shots to the face. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping that was going to kill at least 2 Terminators. Right. We're going to go on to the Immortals. They're going to... Tell you what, stop those warriors there. I'm going to fire everything into that really, really annoying champion. So 2 shots each. It did fall back, so hitting on 4s. Oops. These are strength 5 versus toughness 4, so wounding on 3s. That is 2 4-ups on the champion. Oh god.
He makes it.
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
Is he dead? Oh, you tricked me. I was going to throw the table through the air. Unbelievable. It's only taken 47 rounds to kill him. Great. Now all the Immortals are going to fire all their weapons into the remaining... Oh, actually, do I try and weaken those? Now they're going to fire everything into those Tap Marines. I need them dead. Okay, so the Immortals firing in there. 2 of them are firing through dense cover. So let's do the ones that aren't first. Looking for 3s. These are strength 5 versus toughness 4. Looking for 3s. Okay, can you give me 3 5-ups?
Yep.
Okay, and then we have the 4 shots going through dents, so looking for 4s, and then looking for 3s. Can you give me another 5-up?
Yep.
Great. We are going to fire the Gauss arrays into the... Let's go into the Tech Marines. Okay, on to the Ghost Arc, firing everything into the Tech Marines. 5 shots, looking for 4s. Never mind, he was looking for 3s. And then these are Strength 4 versus Toughness 4. So now I'm looking for 4s. And I get 2 of them. AP is -1, so 2 4-ups.
Yep.
Which you take. Okay, we're going to go on to the Doomsday Arc, who is getting annoyed at not killing things. Luckily, it's true line of sight now, and through that building, I can see the Terminators. So we're going to fire the high-powered weapon, and then we're going to fire the array into the Tech Marines through the Tactical Marines, not Tech Marines, sorry, through the woods. So let's do the D6 shots over here from the high-powered weapon. 1, I'm going to CP that, my last one. To 3, so 3 shots, looking for 4s. So only 1. Looking for 2s. Wounds, AP is 1 billion, so on the shield, we make it. Okay, and now the array itself going into the Tactical Marines. These are now looking for 5s as they're shooting through dents. So only 1, and then looking for that. And saving on that. Oh my lord, they have tanked some serious shots this game. I think it might be everything that can fire that's in range, which is really, really annoying. Oh yes, I forgot about Big Guy. Well, he is going to fire into those Hell Blasters, I think. I think it's time for them to go by. I don't even think they got to fire their guns this entire game. So let's make it worse for them. Okay, so the Scorpec Lord firing into the Hell Blasters. It's 2d3 shots, so it is going to be 3 and 2, so 5. These are looking for 2s. That's all of them. These are strength 6, looking for 3s. That is that many. Let me just check if we get to reroll the ones, the wound. Yeah, so rerolling the wound of 1, which is there. AP on this lovely weapon is AP -1. So can you give me 4 4-ups? So kills off 1 and takes 1 down to 1 wound. Okay, so that ends the shooting phase, finally taking down a Hell Blaster. Those guys have, this side of the board has just been really, really tough to kill. So now we're on to the important charges. We're going to start into the back of the Terminators with the Destroyers over there. I need a 9. I get it on a 9. I actually only needed an 8 as well, so hush my mouth. And then we are going to declare the Lord himself into the... let's get him into the back of the Intercessors, why not? Oh. So again, we need an 8. We fail it, and there is no... Oh, you wanted to Overwatch? Yeah. Okay, we'll fail it anyway. So you're going to spend a CP. You are going to get 4 shots. And you miss them all. That's what you get. So, thanks for the CP. So we're going to move those in, and then we'll be right back with the Necrons fight phase. 10-3. Okay, starting with the Destroyers. We have the 2 Hyper Reap Blades. So I'm going to be getting 6 attacks from those. Looking for 3s on the blades. Not the best roll. And then these are Strength 7 versus Toughness 4, the Terminators. So 3s. There's 2 there. So you're looking for your invulnerables on the shield. You make them both. And then we have the 4 remaining Destroyers who will be getting 6 attacks each. Okay, 24 attacks from the remaining weapons. Looking for 3s. And then looking for 3s to wound. After all that there, guys, that killed a Terminator and took the remaining shield Terminator down to 1 wound. So it is just time for the Terminators to hit back. So... I'm just going to grab some dice and we're going to see what the Fists of Dawn can do in the face of the Destroyers. Okay, on to the Terminators punch back. So we have 16 attacks from all the claws, including the Sergeants, going into the Necron Destroyers. Looking for 3s. Rerolling any 1s thanks to Lysander. Okay, so Strength 4 versus Toughness 5 on the Lightning Claws, looking for 5s. Do you get to reroll any misses thanks to them being Lightning Claws? So 7 there going through, so I need 7 5-ups. So I actually only make 1 of them. How much damage are they each? 1 each. Okay, so that is going to kill off 1. and kill off a second. So I will remove the guys with the big blades at the back. And then it is time for the Thunder Hammer. So 3 attacks coming in, looking for 4s. So 1, reroll on the 1 because of Lysander. Okay, and then there's 2. These are strength 8 versus toughness 5, so 3s. So nothing there, unfortunately. Now I will get my reanimation. So 6 dice on 5s and 6s. And, oh, very close. Unfortunately, nothing comes back. So we are going to remove those. That is actually going to end the fight phase. Yes, we're going to have a little check on some scores because Lloyd does have some men left over there, but we're not quite sure what he's going to be able to score in the next few rounds. So we're going to do some adding up of scores. We're going to be right back with possibly the Fists of Dawn round phase, turn 3. Okay guys, after a quick check with Lloyd, as much as we were going to keep rolling dice to see what Lysander and that does in combat, I think we're going to save it for another time when we can finally see that Lord over there duel Lysander. But on today's game, even if it goes really well for the Imperial Fists, there's just not enough points on the table, we don't think. With Necrons having objectives secured and being all over the board currently, we're going to call it there. Lloyd's agreed. We'd rather save the action for another time. There will be... Lloyd's definitely out for revenge. There's going to be revenge in the air. But we will be joining you now for an end of game chat. And we're going to see where it all went wrong for the Imperial Fists.
Every time I get revenge with a hammer.
Lloyd's going to hit me with a hammer. Great, that's a good start. Nice. So we might be back for the end of game chat, or I could be in A&E. Welcome to the end of game chat, guys. You know what we do by now. What is our least favorite unit, or least useful for this game, and our most useful unit? As the winner, I will start. It was the Warriors. It was either them or the Scarabs. They didn't do anything special apart from ruin the game for the Imperial Fist. They clogged them up. I don't think Hellblasters got to fire a shot. That was more to do with the Scarabs, but I mean, I don't think...
When the Scarabs tied up a 10-man squad, bikes...
I know, it was so close. The only reason I went with the Warriors over the Scarabs is so many more of them reanimated.
Yeah.
So they kept coming back. So...
Well, what do you say? Was it every 3, 1 comes back?
Yeah, about every 4 we seem to get a model back. So, really good stuff from the Warriors. What about your most useful?
Might have to my company champion. Just me leaving the wounds he took.
Yeah, ironically, in some games he played, he's been the most... I think he's actually your most useless in one of your old videos, and in this one he was... So it does show you guys, depending on the game you play, what you can actually end up benefiting from, and then not at all. My least useful were the little crypto thralls. I don't think they're bad. Yeah, I don't think they're bad. They weren't... I could have won the game without them. That's not saying they're bad. It's just that this game, I didn't really need it. What about you?
As much as it pains you to say it, the land really.
Yeah, it's overpriced, guys. I think it doesn't have an invulnerable.
I think it's just been pushed up for the new models.
Of course it has. Of course it has. That's exactly what it is. Unfortunately, Games Workshop will continue to take the rules well. Like the assault ramp it lost. It used to be able to deploy men, I believe, after like advancing or moving in the old. Yeah, so you could. It literally has a ramp on the front, but it no longer can do that. So it's definitely been pushed out.
It's such a lovely model.
It is, but they need to make money. And if you own it for 10 years, you're not giving them any more money. So, yeah, again, not necessarily a bad unit, but it's not great anymore, unfortunately.
It's past its best.
It is. It's time for the old girl to probably be put down. It still has a place in some games, just not competitively. I don't think you'll ever see one run competitively anymore. There's just better options. Yeah. On that sad note, it's a bit of a sad ending for that. But yeah, it was a good game, guys. We hope you enjoyed. It was the first time me running the Necrons, so hopefully there wasn't too many mistakes in there. I don't think there was. Maybe the reanimation on spells I'm unsure of. Apart from that, it was a good game. I really enjoyed the Necrons. I
will make sure I bring heavier weapons or faster moving weapons.
Yeah, I think mobility. I think pinning them in at the start of the Necrons, doing what... I think this is what the Necrons are made for. I don't think they're particularly shooty. I don't think they're particularly fighty. I just think they're annoying. They're like if Poxwalkers had guns. Yeah. That's the easiest way, and they can move 6 inches before the battle with that trait. So and shoot. Yeah, Poxwalkers had guns, and they were pretty good at shooting. They're a good unit, guys. hopefully you guys using them at home do enjoy it. It's not the most fun army, definitely not my wolves, but they win games, and I can see them being really competitive in 9th.
If we ever have to play again, and you bring Necrons, or somebody else brings Necrons, I will just concede there and then.
There we are. What kind of better praise can you get for army than that? Also, guys, just a quick reminder: the winner of the Cultist this week is Rich Berry. I will contact you down below. Keep an eye out, and I will send you my email, and we'll get them shipped off to you. We will be doing more giveaways coming up. Might actually do some custodies or something. There's loads of things. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you next week. Goodbye from me.
Peace out.
That's better.
Yeah, I'm getting it. Still no.